Hey guys, it's Samira and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPhone 13 mini. Here is my phone. I just have a clear case for it. I got the iPhone 13 mini several months ago when it first came out. I was pretty lucky. This is the first time I've got like the newest phone when it came out, like right when it came out, because I was getting an upgrade from my iPhone 8. And this is what it looks like. It's so pretty and I love the small size of it. I never wanted like a big bulky phone because this just fits easily in every pocket that I have, and it's really convenient. If I were to get like a different color, I maybe would have gotten the pink because it is pretty subtle, but I am really happy with the white. And I just always have a clear case on it. I've never gotten a different case for it. It was supposed to be temporary, but then I am so indecisive about like what cases that I like, so I just end up sticking with the clear. Starting off with my lock screen, this is what it is. It's just a picture from Bryce Canyon. My family and I went to Bryce Canyon over spring break, and it's a super pretty picture from when the sun was rising, and it reflects against the hoodoos, really weird name from hoodoos, really well, and it's such a pretty photo. And then I go onto my home screen, and the background, let me just show you guys. The background is just of Bruno when I was taking him for a walk at one of my brother's baseball games, and the sun was kind of setting, you can kind of see that. And I just thought it was a really, casual, kind of cute photo of him, so I thought I'd have that as my home screen. And then I have 3 different widgets. I have one in Washington, D.C. with my friend Sanvi. And this particular widget I change like all the time, like basically monthly. And then the other 2 widgets I kind of just leave the same. They haven't really changed since I think January. So it's been like 6 months with those widgets. And I just think it's because they're really good, like, I guess very basic kind of like stock photos, whereas like the other widget is kind of like a recent photo of like my friends or something. So I have camera, and then I have this little photo called productive, probably should be called productivity, and I just have reminders, notes, headspace, this little done thing. It was like supposed to be like this checklist thing, but I never really used it because you have to get premium to like do more than 2 of them, so those were just like the generic ones they had. And then I have Gmail and Pinterest. I use notes a lot. I don't have Headspace like actually even downloaded right now. I think it's like offline or offloaded, I think that's what you call it, because I don't really use it. And then I have Done, which I can probably delete, like I said. Gmail I use all the time. That's my personal email, not my business email. My business email is linked to the regular like Apple Mail. And then Pinterest, really love Pinterest. It's like the most untoxic social media, and I just love getting hair inspiration, pictures inspiration. This is such a pretty photo, oh my god. Outfit inspiration, and yeah, it just makes me feel very like uplifted when I go on Pinterest. I think my Pinterest is samira desai _. And then I have photos, and then media. It's just all my social media. I don't know why I have BuddyDo on there. BuddyDo is like really a messaging app. But I have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Studio, and Snapchat. And then like I said, BuddyDo. It's like this messaging app that I really use to message. I am part of like a youth group as part of my temple, and then like I volunteer with them. So it's just kind of to get volunteer opportunities. And that's just for the reason that I have that app. Then I have clock, and then school. I have Schoology, Power School, Notion, and Calculator. Schoology is where like I have all my classes. Power School is where I see my grades. Notion is just an extra app that I like to have for school that I organize my assignments on and like due dates and stuff, especially when I feel really overwhelmed and I just have to like get priority done first and work down the line. Calculator I use sometimes when I'm too lazy to get out my graphing calculator and I'm like doing math randomly, like I'm just doing like a quick problem or something. I don't want to like get all of my stuff. But Schoology I used a lot last year because all of my math homework was posted on there, so I would have like the answer key and the actual assignments that I would use all the time. And I definitely use my phone for that because I didn't want to take out my laptop and have to search for the homework when I was like in study hall or something. Then I have Listen. I just have Netflix, Spotify, Podcast, Disney Plus. I don't really use Disney Plus and it takes up a lot of storage, so that's offloaded. Podcasts, I really only listen to podcasts on Spotify, and then I watch Netflix sometimes when I'm at my brother's baseball game. That's what I did. And then I have social. I feel like I should move BuddyDo to that. I have Signal, which I just text a very specific friend group on there because one person has Android and it's just 10 times better than iMessage. WhatsApp, literally every Indian has WhatsApp. Phone, FaceTime, and then I just moved BuddyDo. And then my 2 widgets, the one of Bruno was when I was doing my geometry homework last summer, and then the other one is of this cake that I had at my grandma's house. Quite honestly, to like actually use my apps, I kind of just swipe to my library because I feel like I know everything on here. So I'm going to run through the stuff that I don't have on my home screen because I just like to have my home screen one page. I've only ever had one page on my home screen like since I got my iPhone 6. I have GroupMe, which I text my band people I'm in color guard, and we have like a group chat on there just for like practices and stuff. And then I have this app called Pulse, which is a metronome. It's actually such a good metronome. I love it. And then, what is this? Pixar. I use this to sometimes, oh, I'm not even signed in. Well, I must have just downloaded it, but I use it to work on my YouTube thumbnails sometimes. And then I have the Band app, again, to message people in Band for stuff. Dascam is this really cool camera that turns everything into film. I'll show you guys. Wait, okay, there. It turns everything into film. This is how it looks. It's kind of cute. Kind of like it. It's kind of vibey. It's kind of blurry right now too, but whatever. And then I have Fonto. Again, I make my thumbnails on there. Literally every thumbnail though. Here's some of them. I usually just save the ones that I like, and then I'll go back and replace the photo and just change the text. Then I have PhotoGrid. Again, I use this for almost all my thumbnails when I have two pictures and I want to put them together. And then I have Planet Fitness app. I downloaded it because I was planning to like work out at Planet Fitness, but I've yet to go on this summer because there's a free membership for teenagers. Send it. That's just for Snapchat. I've actually never used that. I don't even know how that works actually. YouTube Studio. I reply to all my comments on YouTube Studio. I can see how like my newest video is doing. Let's see how my newest one's doing right now. 1 out of 10. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And then I have another camera that's called Daz Camera with 2 Z's. And I'll show you what that one looks like. This one, I don't know. I don't like it as much. I can't say I do. And then I have, but that one actually you can put in a photo without having to take it first. And I have another like disposable camera app called Dispo. And this is a normal camera. This one is pretty good, I would say. That's how that one looks. That's very like vintagey, I guess. I like that one a lot. That was probably my favorite. And then I have Retouch, which I used for my photos in like New York. I think I took one, oh, in India, and it's basically just an app that I use to get rid of any like junk on the floor that I have in my picture. In New York, there was this like lady that was like right behind me when I took a photo, and I like literally got rid of her entire body on the photo. In India, there was like junk and like dirt on the ground, so I used Retouch to get rid of that. And I have Safari, settings, camera I already mentioned. Oh, YouTube tracker. I used to use that app. It basically told you how many subscribers and watch hours you had. That was before I had 1K. And before I had the amount of watch hours you needed to be monetized on YouTube, so I like always looked at that. Then just some random Apple apps. I feel like I've used Voice Memos for like just like my ideas when I don't want to like journal or something. It's a really good place to like brain dump. Then I have Spotify, which I think my Spotify is samira desai _. Then I have Sandbox, which if you don't know what Sandbox is, it's basically just like coloring stuff with like numbers. I use that when I don't have Wi-Fi and I want to play a game. Here's a tuner that I have for tuning my violin. A different metronome that I don't really use. Shazam. I think this is another tuner. HBO Max. We don't even have that anymore. Oh my god, Cosmo. Cosmo was like this little robot thing I got for my birthday one year, and you controlled it with the app. But I think I sold my Cosmo. And then this like Tiny Decisions app, which you could put like a bunch of decisions and then you could like spin a wheel, and I would use that to like make slime in 2016. And then I have Subway Surf. I have Trivia Crack, Slither.io. Again, some apps I don't need Wi-Fi for, except Trivia Crack you do, but I love Trivia Crack. Draw It, Genshin Impact, Just Dance, I don't know what that is, Texture Die. Then I have Google Docs, which I should put that in my school folder because I use that for school mostly. And then some other like Apple apps. Starbucks rewards. Oh, I think my mom and I, yeah, we just got 400 stars, so we need to buy a merchandise item, which I'm excited for. And then I have like Lightroom, my Canon EOS M50. That's to get photos directly from my camera using Wi-Fi. And then some other random apps I don't use. Like that's why they're all the way down here. The ones I mostly use are like right here, like suggestions recently added. So then I have two other focuses, or I guess, yeah, two other focuses. I have Me Time, which is something I use on Sundays just to like relax and unwind. I just have weather, and right now it's so freaking hot, 94. And I have music, Pinterest, notes, and podcasts, just so I'm not really like watching like Netflix or something. I don't know. Then like if you swipe over, I have like just tells me my battery percent, and then I have this two like green photos that I just think are really cute and match well. They used to match well with my old lock screen, but I changed it a while ago. And then I have this like little link to Spotify and this playlist I was listening to. And then I have my other focus called School, and this is what I have on during school hours. And again, Spotify, Notion, Notes, Notion, oh I already said that, calculator, and Photos. And Photos is there because I take pictures of my homework on Schoology and then I look off that. So yeah, you guys, that is basically what is on my phone, the iPhone 13 mini in white. I love this phone so much. The camera quality is just impeccable. Love it. It has a lot more storage than my old phone. My old phone had 64 gigabytes of storage. This one has 128. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!